Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a speed build of an apartment. This is going to be a single mum apartment, or it could be a single dad, but I envisioned a single mum living here, so there is room for two adults, but there is one master bedroom and then one kids room. Then there is a nice sized bathroom, and then the living and kitchen area is all open plan. So yeah, and I really like how this came together. I didn't limit myself. I think I'm gonna ask when I'm back from Dorset what packs people think I should limit to when creating builds. So I definitely used a lot of parenthood, kids room stuff and toddler stuff in this build, and also it is available to download on the gallery. I did that cheat thing with the walls, like you drag them and then it doesn't class it as a closed room, so this whole apartment is available to download if you would like it. I can't remember exactly whereabouts it is in San Myshuno, but it's in one of the smaller, like the shorter looking buildings on the world map. I don't know, it makes sense to me, but anyways, I'm just changing this bit here because I wanted it to match the floorboards a little bit better. I did like the grey, but I preferred this more wooden brown, like wooden style floorboard. I thought that just looked a lot nicer, and again there is a lot of space in this apartment. There is the bar area, there's going to be 3 sitting areas up there, and then there is a dining table as well, so there is plenty of space. So you could have more Sims living here. You could add another bed to the children's room, and you can obviously have it as a 2-parent house. I just envisioned that it was a single mum's house. It was quite busy, you know, lots going on. But yeah, and then like the kid, they have their own little pets. I've also added, did I add a dog? Don't think I added a dog food bowl. I'm not sure, I can't remember. I don't think I did. But yeah, they have a lot to do in this house as well. I think even the mum or the dad has a few activities that they can do. So yeah, there's a lot to do here for the size, and I like how open plan this kitchen and living space is, and then with the hallway just separated, which I cluttered to I think a normal extent to make it look like there was a child in this apartment. So yes, this I think is the last video I am pre-recording, so it should be up on Friday, and then I will be back on Saturday, so hopefully I'll get another video up for Sunday. But if I should be able to, but if I don't, then I'm really sorry. But yeah, if you enjoy these apartment style builds, then please let me know. I really enjoyed doing this one. I do have a few other ideas like lined up, and like a few suggestions that have been made lined up, and I might do a poll on Twitter about like limiting packs. So if you want certain builds with only like 2 packs, then I can do that. So I may do that when I'm back, and then there will also be another part of my Let's Build series coming. So if you've been enjoying that, then that is still happening. I just haven't had the time to edit those ones because they take a bit longer I find to edit, because they're really long, and then cutting them down but keeping important bits in of what people would want to see me doing. I don't know, I find them harder to edit, but there'll be more of that coming. But yeah, so this is just me finishing off the kitchen area. I really love the bread bin with that like painting on it. I think that looks so cute. Like obviously like there would be like a child living in this apartment, so I thought that was a really nice touch. And I don't ever really use this kind of colour swatch on these curtains, so I thought they were super cute. And I just wanted to add a bit of colour to the apartment as well, because I'm using a lot of beige and browns. That I used pops of yellow because I love yellow, and I think yellow just is super bright and happy, and makes the apartment come together, I think, a lot better than I expected. But there is a lot of mishmash with like wood tones, so if that bothers you then I am sorry, but I kind of did it on purpose, kind of didn't, kind of did, but I just thought it looked a bit nicer. I added in behind, next to the dining table, I put in the rodent cage. I can't remember which one I pick. Yeah, I can't remember exactly which one I picked, so there will be that added. I also swapped this out for a bookcase, and then I added in a guitar as well. I thought maybe the mum could be musically inclined. I don't know. It was just kind of the vibe I was going for. And I really like the master bedroom that I created with this build. I thought it was super cute, and I really liked the tones that came with it. I used a lot of blues, browns, kind of vibe. And here I'm just decorating this Myshuno bookshelf, because even though it looks modern, it still fits in with kind of, I don't know, it still fits in with this kind of vibe. And yeah, so that's me adding the guitar, and then I just added a few pictures, but there's not actually that much wall space to work with, I realised. So yeah, then I'm just going to move on to the hallway here, which I liked separating to have like an entranceway. I just think it's a bit nicer when you've got more of a family oriented build, that you get a hallway space, because it's nice to be able to put like a coat rack down, have somewhere to put your shoes, and have a mirror. I just think it makes it look slightly more homey. So I just cluster up this little area with a few kids things as well, just to make it look like a family lives here, which I think it looks pretty nice. I'm not sure. I didn't clutter it too much, but I think it's enough for it to, you know, look lived in. And then I also add in the radiators from the vampires pack, because I think these make a house look really homey. I don't know, it's just something that I find looks quite homey, like having a radiator. Like in English homes, a lot of the time you do have radiators in your house. I'm not sure about other places, but that's like a standard thing that we would have, radiators in a lot of our rooms, even in bedrooms, just because in the winter it's easier to, you know, create the heat then, which is why, by the way, you hear a lot of people struggling about the summer in the UK, because we're not built for these hot temperatures. We're built for cold temperatures and trying to survive that way. But I'm just going to move on to doing the toddler's room, which obviously if you wanted to change it and add another bed and have a toddler and a child, then that's perfectly fine. It's actually quite a decent sized room, but it's got a nice amount of activities for the toddler to do, and I aimed it to be for, I know I'm being really gender specific right now, but I did aim it to be for a boy, but it can obviously be a girl if you want it to. But that was just my aim with this build. So I'm just decorating this room, which I actually really like how it came out. I think it looks super cute, and there's enough things for the toddler to do to keep him or her entertained. And then I go on to doing the mum's room. So if you enjoy this build, then please give it a like and hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!